We're back. I bet you want to know what's new for school this year. Well, I know the answer because I'm with Dr. Frank, and he knows all kinds of stuff about new gadgets. And what did you bring today?
Well, I brought a lot of fun stuff. You know me.
Yes.
Always sharp for the
That's
fun.
right.
Got to do that, right? All right. Well, first of all, we need to wake up when we go to school, right? So this is
if you say so.
Well, yeah, absolutely. This is by STEM. It's called Time Command, and what it is, you take your iPhone, you plug your iPhone into the top so it charges simultaneously. You can see the clock radio here, okay? It actually will play the music that you have in your iPhone through the speakers which surround. You can see the speakers that are on either side. And the benefit is, let's say you set the alarm with your iPhone, right? You put it down, it automatically transfers that time to the radio itself.
Oh, that is so cool.
So that if you remove the iPhone, right?
Yes.
It still remembers when you want to wake up and it wakes you up. And if the power goes out, it does that too.
Oh,
and it's
great.
the first item that I've seen where I can actually keep my case on. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
Many of these products,
now, which iPhone can you use with this?
iPhone 3, iPhone 4.
Okay. So I have the 2, so it wouldn't work for me.
iPhone 3G,
okay.
iPhone 4, either one.
All
right, now we have a lot of different things we plug in.
Oh, how much is this, Dr. Frank?
$99.
$99.
Right.
Good.
Okay, a lot of different things we have to plug in. This is called POWERSQUID. What's really cool about this, and what I love about it, is you notice that we have 5 individual legs, and they're all separate. And you know everybody has these blocks, you see transformers that you have to plug in. The problem is that when you go to do that into a regular receptacle, you run out of room.
That's right.
And you can't plug them in, and one's this way, and one's that way, and one's weird. Right. So now what the POWERSQUID does. Isn't that cool? So all you do, you buy these, they're 20 bucks. And you have that resolved. Now they also have
I may have to buy this today. I love that. I love that.
They also have this in a power surge, which means it has surge protection built in. When you look for surge, I want our viewers to know there's a word called joules. The higher that number, the better off you are.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to get anything less than about 650.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's by ACCELL cables. Now they got to do laundry.
Oh.
I know, and they call mom and say, Mom, I just ruined my clothes. I put my blacks in with my whites.
Well,
so, everything fades, right? Yeah, exactly. So what Tide has done is they've come out with an app, and I'm going to show this to our audience so our camera can pick it up. But it's called Stain Brain, okay? And what you do is when you push it, it comes up and it says top stains.
Oh,
see?
great.
So what I can do is I can actually change it. I can go beverages, food. So if I spilled something, now all I've got to do is touch this and it's going to tell me, what did you spill? Well, I spilled candy or whatever, or say chewing gum on my, and it's going to tell you how to get it off.
That is amazing.
That cool?
Yes.
So now
how do you get chewing gum? Okay.
See what you do with it?
Yeah. Okay.
So now what's neat about it is what Tide has done is they put this up free. It's on iTunes. All you have to do is download it. You have it for Droid and for the iPhone.
I'm putting that on my phone as soon as I go in. Yes.
And then basically what tells you is when you need to use things. For example, this is their new sport benefit here is people exercise, a lot of athletics, and it has a tendency to get more of the odors out of clothes.
Right.
And
I've seen that one advertised.
And the little pen's cool because that's on the go. Anybody can take it, whether you travel, school, whatever.
That's
you have
cool.
a little bit of a stain. But it's a new app, and it's called Stain Brain by Tide.
Stain Brain.
Stain Brain.
I'm going to put that on.
All right, next thing, tablets. Tablets are huge this year. And this one is by Archos. I'm going to turn it on so our audience can see it. You kind of see it lit up. It is an Android 10.1 screen tablet. But here's the beauty. I want Chris to get a shot. Look how thin this is, Brenda.
That is.
Isn't that incredible? And it's got a little kickstand on the back so that you can pull this kickstand out, see? And you can stand it up all by itself if you want as well.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
Nice.
But now the benefit, it has a camera and camcorder combination. So the camcorder combination, it allows you to take photographs and it allows you to take videos with it, and you can chat with your friends back and forth. So it's Wi-Fi capable, and all of the things you normally can do with a Droid phone and all the apps that you have with a Droid phone are now available in the Android tablet.
Great.
Isn't that cool? By Archos.
Like it.
All right, now lighting.
Lighting.
You got to have lighting, right? Okay. I love this stuff. This is by HUMANSCALE. The benefit here, and what's really cool about the product is the ergonomics of it. Now I want you to just move it and feel how easy it moves. I want you to do that. Okay, see, benefit back and forth and down. Now move the head. I want you to move the head. The head moves a couple of different directions, right, backwards, and move it this way. Pivot that way. Yeah, there you go. So you get the light that you want.
Oh,
now, what else is really cool about it, I'm going to turn it off, and I want our audience to see that it basically fades out. When I turn it back on, I have a couple of combinations. If I want to, I can basically dim the light, and it will dim on 7 different levels. You can see it going down, right? And if I want to do it, I just hold it up, and it will go to full brightness. So the benefit is I dial the light that I need for the task at hand, and when I'm studying, the most important thing, and I want you to do this, I've had it on for the last hour. Feel the bottom of it. Is it hot?
No.
Cold to the touch?
Yes.
It's because it's LED. Is that cool?
That is so nice.
Isn't that nice?
And it doesn't get any hotter than this.
No, that's it.
Well, it doesn't get hot at all.
It doesn't get hot at all. And the other benefit is, too, 50,000 hours of bulb life, which means 25 hours of work from 8 to 4 every day. That bulb will never burn out. So if you drop it or break it, yes, you're going to have an issue. But an LED bulb, beautiful light, cool light, and also it lasts forever, and the energy efficiency is what's amazing about it.
Amazing.
By HUMANSCALE.
Just like you, Dr. Frank.
All right, now this is neat. This is by ASUS. It's a laptop. The reason that it's so unique is this is aluminum. I want you to feel it, Brenda, just to get a feel of the touch. And feel the mouse. Feel how smooth the mouse is when you put your fingers over it.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Now, what is so important about it is many laptops heat up and they dissipate their heat through the very top portion of the laptop. What ASUS has done is they basically created a fan system inside. It has a multiple speed fan system, but it dissipates the heat to the left and to the right of the laptop. So the benefit is when you rest your palms here, you don't feel any heat. Feel how cool that is. Put your hand on there.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
It's great. Oh,
All made of aluminum, right? And the other thing they've done, of course, they've put some pretty high intense processors. This is a Core i3 processor from Intel, which is important. And the battery life, which is very important for most laptops, is the key because, you know, the students are going to use it. Now, most of the students like a bigger screen, larger screen, with also numeric keys that are available instead of the keys across the top.
So is this what, 17?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And now look at these keys, okay? This is called a chiclet keyboard. I want you to see that. No dust can get down in there. You see?
Oh, yeah.
And it won an award for design, but the most important thing is the comfort. People say, gee, when they first look at them, they say, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm going to get used to it. But when you start to type with it, it becomes ergonomically, it's intuitive. It goes right through your fingers and you feel very comfortable.
Feels
with it.
good. That
Doesn't
feels
feel good?
Yes.
But it's by ASUS. This is some neat thing. Only $500 bucks.
Really?
For a laptop that size. You realize even 2-3 years ago that would have been $1,500
You're
or
right.
$2,000?
Yes, it would have been.
Crazy.
Yep.
All right, now, we also have a tendency, and I tell my students this all the time, back up, back up, back up, because you lose things. All right, HITACHI has brought out the G drive. These come in basically as high as 500 gigabytes of memory. Look how thin this is. I mean, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Look how thin. Now, what's the benefit? You need to take everything that's in your computer and back it up on a drive. This is an external drive.
Okay.
So what HITACHI has done, and this is incredible because there's no power cord. Notice that I don't even have any power cord. What it does, it runs off of the USB. So you don't need two cords to make this operate. You just take the USB cord, go directly into the USB port of your computer, and it powers up the drive. So you have eliminated the power cord, which saves energy, number one, because it's not always running.
Right.
And number two, it is fast, it's very quick. So the transfer of information, so people who do gaming, etc., but you want to back up all of your files always.
So students have no excuse.
No excuse. And I tell them,
Back it up.
I've told you how many times you got to do this. In fact, most people, we all do it. We think we're getting away with it until something happens or a computer crashes, and then we really have an issue.
Okay.
So you got to back up. Okay. Now, this is kind of cool. It looks like a laptop, right? And it's very interesting. What this basically is, this is by Motorola. It's the ATRIX, and this is an AT&T product. Okay, so that's the manufacturer. What's really cool about it is that, basically a laptop, right? Correct? Kind of cool. You can see all the different things you can do with it.
Right.
What's really neat, Brenda, is when I close it, this is the secret. It's really for my phone. This is the Motorola ATRIX telephone. Isn't this cool?
Yeah.
So the benefit here now is I've got my phone and I have a docking station. This is the dock. I take the phone, dock it into the laptop. This folds back so I can carry it with me. And now I can take my mobile device and use it and blow it up as if it were a laptop size.
Nice.
Is that cool?
How much?
The phone is 99 bucks.
Okay.
And the dock is anywhere from about, depends on the program that you buy,
right.
but anywhere from about 150 up. I mean, it's nothing. It's peanuts.
Right.
All right, now, you also have to save things. We talk about saving things. Look at this little thumb drive. Isn't this cute? This is called the CLIPSIT. It's by Verbatim. And basically what it is, it's just a drive. It's 4 gigabytes. But here's what's cool. I want Chris to follow me up. I'm going to show you what it does. It's a paper clip. So you can clip it to a set of papers and send your documents over to your buddy in your next desk. Isn't that cool?
That is nice.
Isn't that clever, huh?
That is
But
very
it's just
clever.
called the CLIPSIT. It's a USB drive. And what I love about it, small, very, very tight, a lot of data inside, easy to use. Okay?
All right.
Now, this is called Too Cool. And what it is, it's called COULVUE. If you could hand me the iPad that's over there, right there, that'll go.
Okay.
I'm going to show real quick our audience what this is. We got two more. We've got these two products to do, but you can place this. Look at this. You can place this in the back seat of a car because what it does, it automatically will attach to the back of the headrest post. Okay. But you can also use it in your dorm. But Brenda, the idea
that's amazing.
the idea behind it. Look at this thing.
Yes.
In other words, look at what you can do with it. So you can configure the iPad in any direction. So you can watch movies, etc. So you can use it on your desk, you can use it in the back of the car, but the idea is for the kids. And then finally, this is by MOEN, this is great. A lot of my students will say to me, how do I save money? I'm paying for utilities. And one thing you can do is you can change the shower head, okay? So what MOEN has done here, and the benefit is this saves about 30% energy because it uses less hot water in the process, but you still get a full body shower. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the idea is you can screw that on. It's very easy to put it on. You leave it on for the whole semester, and when you're done, you take it with you, put the
other one back
put
up.
the landlords back up, right? And basically, you're saving energy, and you're also when you use one of these compared to a regular shower head and the spread, it's like night and day.
Oh my God. Okay, we got 30 seconds, Dr. Frank. We need to talk about the chair.
Talk about the chair. Good. Okay, let's go over and talk
All
about
right.
it. This is by HUMANSCALE as well. It's called the Liberty. I just want to twist it so our audience can see it. Notice we got 3 panels of fabric.
Yes.
The benefit of that is when the body goes in, it moves just the way the body moves. And what's interesting too, Brenda, I'm gonna show our audience. If I want to adjust the armrest, look at this. There's a little button here.
Oh.
See? So I push the button in.
Yes.
Yeah, push it in. See? Up and down. So you actually get the ergonomics of your arms being at the right level. So when you sit in this chair, there's only one adjustment, and that's height. Because what it does, it has no controls at all for when you recline. So when you go back, it automatically takes it. I want you to sit in it real quick so you get a feel for it.
Okay.
But when you sit in the chair, and you're going to see this, and you're going to feel it, that it knows where your body wants to be by how far you push.
Oh,
Is that cool?
nice. Very nice. I like.
Isn't that great?
I like
And it's got the mesh fabric in the back allows you to breathe so that air enters the back of the chair. So that way you have it you're nice and cool the whole time.
Oh, I like.
Isn't that nice?
Okay. I
It's
need
by-
more.
It's by HUMANSCALE.
Okay, here it is right here. I got it.
And it's called the Liberty.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Frank. Okay, you can find out more about all of the items that you've seen this morning. You can find them online, and we have a link for you posted there, of course, at kdk.com/PTL. Ooh,